So I was just looking through the manual of Teslas for the S3, X, and Y, and I found something really cool. I actually didn't know this, that Tesla actually offered this, but Tesla offers this thing called rust warranty. I actually had no clue that Tesla even had such a thing, but apparently they do. The rust warranty, so you have a rust warranty for 12 years. I actually didn't know you can actually find some cool things when you actually look at whatever it's covered. So basically this is new vehicle limited warranty, S, X, 3, and Y. And I'm just looking through, scroll down, and I actually found this rust warranty. Now, why am I talking about rust warranty? Since yesterday, I actually didn't know any company even offered such a thing as a rust warranty. That was unheard of for me personally. I didn't know Mercedes BMW had such a thing of rust warranty. That's like the last thing I would have thought. But apparently they do. And it's apparently really fucking cool. Now, it doesn't really cover much, obviously. It doesn't cover what you want it to cover, or like, you know, surface rust or anything like that. But it covers, you know, if you're worried about like, oh my gosh, will the car even be good for, you know, after a while or something like that, then I think it's actually perfectly fine. The rust warranty will cover pretty much everything you have, or everything you want it to cover, basically. I'm gonna look at some other things that Tesla actually covers. I think it might be cool looking through the manual. If I find something cool, I'm gonna add in this video. So I just wanted to add that in right before I actually started my actual video. So now I'm actually gonna start. What's up, guys? How are y'all doing today? And you know what, a wonderful day. Self-quarantined and, you know, whatever. I'm just in my room. I don't know, have you ever seen my room? I just cleaned up that part. It's like, feels clean, except my bed's a mess. Complete mess. That complete and utter mess. What the hell? It's like taxes and stuff, and you know, tax season got delayed now because of the outbreak, pandemic, whatever you can call it. What I wanted to talk about today was the Petro Canada chargers that Petro Canada are installing. It's really important for a company like Petro Canada to install those chargers because they are one of the few people who can actually lead the transition into sustainable energy and just overall electric vehicles. But I think Petro Canada did it for another reason. You see, gas stations don't really make their money from selling fuel or gasoline. They either break even or they actually are at a loss, or in some cases, whatever it is. That's not where they actually get their profits from. They get the profits from selling stuff in the store. Whenever you go inside a convenience store at a gas station, everything is so expensive. For a bottle of water, it's like $3. Whereas if you just go to a vending machine in some places, it's like $1. And if you just go to the store, you can buy like a whole pack for like $3. So it's really expensive to buy anything at the convenience store, which means they're making a killing of a profit just from the convenience store, and electric vehicles will actually take them there. When people are fueling up, they generally don't stay for long. They maybe stay for a few minutes, fuel up, just hold, fuel up, and then they're literally on their way and they can go wherever the hell they want to go. And generally most people just pay by card and just leave. Whereas with an EV, because you have to do something, wait there, maybe grab something to eat or whatnot, chances are you're not going to be waiting in the car. You're actually going to go out into the convenience store, grab a bite to eat or something like that, go to the restroom or whatever it is, and that gets you in the door. And all they want is to get customers in the door. Chances are when you get in the door, and I've experienced this because I go to this charger in Milton, Ontario. It's a Petro Canada. It's amazing. I absolutely love it, except I just want a Tim Hortons there. That's the only other extra thing that I would actually love to have at that station. That charger is one of my favorite chargers to go. It supports 200 kilowatts on CCS and 50 kilowatts on Chatham. That Milton location also has an A&W. Now, I personally don't actually go to A&W, but other people might. So if you have an electric car, you say, okay, I need some range, and it's not that far off the highway. You get off the highway, it's like a minute or two drive in. It's not too far. You drive to the gas station, you actually plug in. Now, what are you gonna do? Wait there, or actually gonna use the restroom, or just go to A&W to grab a bite to eat or something like that? So you'd go inside, especially if it's like cold or something. Go inside, grab a bite to eat, and even if you don't grab anything, even if you just go to the restroom, the point of the gas station is to get you in the door. Now that you're in the door, chances are you're going to start looking at some things. And I've experienced this. I have really good self-control about buying things just out of the blue. And I personally realize whenever I'm actually in that gas station, I want to buy something. It's not that I just want to go in and just leave right away. I want to actually go in, buy something, check out some stuff, maybe grab a bite to eat. And sometimes I actually did. So I would usually go to A&W and maybe grab like a pack of fries or something, which I would normally not do if I was in the gas car, because I would just be like, oh yeah, fuel up, let's just go home. There's probably something to eat, even if there's nothing to eat at home. Whereas with the electric car, because I'm gonna be there for like 10-15 minutes or whatnot. I go to the washroom and then actually come back, and then, you know, I just look at what to eat, and generally I find stuff that I actually want to eat. That's how the gas station is gonna make a profit. People like me who actually drive EVs and they actually go into gas station and they just buy something. And Petro Canada is doing a fabulous job at that. It's not only Canada. Now, US is very behind, but if you look at Europe, Europe is doing an incredible job. What I like about Europe is that most of their service area, they also have a gas station. So in Ontario here, we have those Ontario service areas, and it would be a dream to have fast chargers there, especially like superchargers from a Tesla. It would literally be a dream because many people actually stop there. There's a gas station, you're gonna stay there anyways, and there's always like good restaurants like Tim's, Starbucks, A&W. I don't know which restaurants you actually go to, but like, you know, those fast food chains. So chances are you actually want to stop there and, you know, charge up. And they're right along the highway. So those are one of the best places you can put a charger because that gets more electric people in the door. Whereas most electric car owners won't even consider stopping there because what's the point? They would just go to the nearby fast charger, stop there, and if there's nothing available other than say like Taco Bell, they'll probably just go to the washroom, get Taco Bell, and then they're on their way. Instead of stopping at like a specific gas station, like Petro Canada for example. And that is one thing that those companies need to improve on. They just have to add fast chargers everywhere. And what that would do is get the people in the door, and that would greatly enhance the amount of sale that they'll get, and electric vehicles will be their driver. If someone needs to fuel up, chances are they're not even going to stop or buy something. They're just going to go to the washroom, come back, fuel up, leave. So it's pretty cool. I like the idea, and I love what Petro Canada is doing. That means in an EV that has a real usable range of 200 miles, 300 kilometers, you can get from coast to coast once it's all built up. Now, there's one problem that Petro Canada doesn't actually address, and that is the last time I actually went there, it was not open. One of the chargers was closed. I don't know if it was broken or something. So that is one thing that they have to improve on, because with 2 stalls you can't just let one charger fail and then just like hopefully maybe the next charger doesn't. That's one thing I do like about the Tesla chargers or even Electrify America, because they have multiple stalls. They have at least 4 stalls at a minimum. One fails, you still got 3 others, and because they charge so fast, that means EV owners are in and out real quick. Whereas most of these other chargers like 50 kilowatt where you only have 1, maybe even 2 at a location, they charge really slowly. It'll take such a long time to charge that the amount of cars that can actually get serviced there are very low compared to those really fast chargers. And plus, most cars these days are coming out with chargers that are like 100 kilowatts plus. Most cars can easily support that. So it's like a no-brainer to add those Electrify America or even Petro Canada chargers. It's amazing. So yeah, that's just what I wanted to put out there. This is basically a call for all you business owners who own like gas stations or whatnot. Install some sort of fast charger, even if it's 1 or even like a 2 stall charger. You likely have a big enough connection to the grid that you can easily make it happen, because the problem we see day and day is that you have to get the electricity there, and it's because it's so high powered, you need to get really high powered lines over there, whereas a gas station consumes so much power that they already have big lines, and what they can do is just use those lines for electricity. It's not that much more expensive to install those electric car stations, and chances are you'll have a better return on investment because more people will be stopping and staying, and just all I ask you to do is keep them running. Don't let one die and just be like, oh, it's fine, don't worry, no one even shows up here. Because no, when that one was out, there were 3 people. So luckily one person was done, so I went in, and I don't know why there was a guy with a Tesla there. What the hell are you doing? There's like a supercharger just like 10 minutes down the road. Come on, man, take that instead. What the fuck was that guy even thinking? Anyways, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one, and I just wanted to put that out there for the Petro Canada superchargers, or basically superchargers, right? Fast chargers. And Petro Canada is doing an amazing job, but they're not doing it for the right reasons, and I'm okay with that as long as they provide the chargers and they're reliable. That's all I hope for. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one, and I will see you tomorrow. Okay, peace.